Hello, good day today. I just want to appeal to us, all of us listening today. Don't be a loner. Just don't keep to yourself so much that it will take you to hell. I'm talking to Christians. Don't be a loner. You know that something happened some weeks ago about this pastor, the messy situation about some girls coming out to say that they were involved in immoral activities with this well-known pastor. I'm not here to judge the pastor. I leave that for God. That's not my business. But I decided to look into the situation. What could have brought a man that stands before his congregation every time to preach righteousness, to be involved in all those things that we had? I was just thinking, what could have brought that about? And the first thing that came to my mind is that it's likely that this man took grace for granted. And that's what is happening to many people, believing that grace covers all. You continue to do, and you think that grace covers all. Maybe that's what happened to that man. I hope that's not your problem. Another thing is, I am convinced that this man must have sealed up his mind against the rebuke of the Holy Spirit. I don't think any man of God will be there in the church preaching year in, year out, and will be involved in those things that we heard that man was involved in, and the Holy Spirit will leave him without even speaking, sending a message to him. I'm sure the Spirit of God will have ministered to him, but he sealed up his mind. Maybe that's your problem now. Or the last one which I want to say, which I think is very, very important, is the fact that he refused to seek help. You see, especially men of God, women of God, those who have been in church, in leadership positions for so long, gets to a time that we may begin to think we are okay as we are. That is, to me, what happened. If this man had sought help, if this man had cried out, just imagine he had gone to a friend, to a senior pastor, to say, look, this is my problem. I'm sure he will have been helped. I remember this brother that we were calling to caution sometime. He was involved in that kind of a thing, a well-known brother in the land. But he was so angry. Instead of coming down and going to God to seek help, when we called him, when we noticed what he was doing, he became so angry. So angry. What concerns us? What's our problem? What's our own concern? We should leave him. The end of that story is not good, and I don't want to talk about it. So I ask you, are you living like a loner? Nobody can talk to you. You do whatever you like and you think you are right. Please seek help. If you are into any of those things, as a man of God, as somebody that is called by the name of the Lord, please seek help. As you cry to God, cry to man. Look for a senior pastor. Look for a respected Christian that you can open up to. Somebody that can have oversight over your life. Anything we cover, when we cover sin, there is a way we begin to pretend we are okay. And such a person will be going to hell, and everybody will still be hailing him. Don't die a loner. That's one lesson I learned from that pastor. I'm not judging him, but let's learn from his problem. What happened to him? So that none of us will fall into such a pit. I pray that the Lord will help us. Thank you for joining us today. This is Everyday Life Through God's Lens, and my name is Kayode Oke. God bless you.